Hello everyone, my name is Beckett and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day, and Cassie is back in town with some new goods. So if you don't know how to find Cassie, you have to find the snitch first, and you haven't found the snitch or you don't know where to find the snitch, I will leave a link to the video in the description or on the screen somewhere. You can always wait till the end of the video and I will show you how to find him at the end. So let's get into this loop. But before we get started, if you like the content, please hit that subscribe. And if you like that video, just smash that like button, please. It really helps the channel. We're a small Division 2 channel, but we are growing bigger and bigger every day. Alright, first thing Cassie has for us today is the Cold Relations. This is a variant of the PP19, and the talent it comes with is Perfect Strain. Gain 10% critical hit damage for every 0.5 seconds you are firing. Stacks up to 8 times. Now this talent pairs fairly well with this weapon with a low RPM, high magazine, and you can even get the magazine even higher to keep those stacks up rolling all the time. Mid-tier rolls 11.4 SMG damage and 16% critical hit damage and a max roll on the 10% headshot damage. We also have the Sacrifice Perfect Glass Cannon. All your damage amplified by 30%. All the damage you take is amplified by 60%. So this is great because it's an extra multiplier on your damage. Unlike just extra 30% weapon damage, extra amplified damage is just an extra modifier and it's going to boost your damage just that much more. But you have to worry about getting shot and it hurts. So usually good to run with the skill build, but this is a Providence set. I honestly would not recommend this. You're better off using Obliterate or a different talent these days. We have the Aces and Eights backpack. Comes with 11.5 weapon damage, 4.7 critical hit damage. This is the Marksman set. We also have a Hardwire chest. Great skill set. Skill tier. You can just re-roll that to skill damage if you were running this. I run this on my Seeker build. And we also have... It's hardwire everywhere, guys. Hardwire gloves. Almost 18% repair skills. That's not too bad of a roll if you wanted to make that into a healing set. And we have a Hunter's Fury knees. 11.7 weapon damage. If you do not have something higher yet, then come and replace that. But it does come with health. So, like, you would have to recalibrate that health. Other than that, we have Foundry Bulwark holster. It's a tank set. And the Foundry Bulwark mask. That's also a tank set. Now we have a Citar. It has a max damage armor, so it's good for the recal. The rolls aren't that great, and the talent's not that great. We also have a G28. Bad talent. Honestly, for a marksman rifle, I wouldn't be doing that. But we also have a max damage to armor. Let's see what else she is going to give us. I think that's pretty much it. We have knees, but nothing really else that is sticking out at me. Otherwise than that, you guys have a great week, and I hope you have fun in the summit. See you guys next time. To get to Cassie Mendoza and get her sweet goods, we need to find the snitch, aka Jared Nash, and he's randomly about the map in different places, but he always has the same spawn location, so he'll always be in the same places, but he's just going to be in different places. There's different maps and stuff you can find throughout the internet and online through Reddit and stuff like that, but they really don't help. There's a few spots where we can always find him, and I'm going to show you how to do that. The best spots where I always find him, I went through about 50, 60 different locations where I seen online where people, he's always here. No, he's never here. And the map doesn't help. They said that there'll be activities throughout the map and it will disappear when you get close to him. But it's not that easy because you can only see the question marks above his head when you're like 20, 30 feet away from him. But we're going to find him, and it's not going to be that hard. And the trickiest part is going to be to complete his bounty that he drops. So let's get started and show you where he's at, guys. All right, guys. First place we're going to stop by and try to find the snitch at is at the Truman Safe House. It's in Foggy Bottom, and we're going to be looking for him right next to a little lockbox directly across the street, directly to the west. You can see right where I marked it. So if you have not unlocked that or have not found it yet in the world, it's not going to show up. So just click on the map there and just start walking there. It's really easy to find. There'll be a couple trucks around the area, as you'll see. All right, once you run up the hill, it'll be right on our left. You'll see the lockbox, and you can just usually shoot up the fence. I usually come here first every time because it's new day, refresh, get free loot, maybe I get something, but usually never get anything else. And Jared Nash, or the snitch, he'll be right behind there, right behind this truck. As you can see, you got to be really close to see him, guys. He won't even pop up unless you're like 20 feet away from him. And there he is. Luckily, we got him right when we headed to the Truman house. And we're going to accept his bounty. Once you complete that bounty, we'll be able to find Cassie. But I'm going to go into more detail in a sec. We're going to go into a couple other locations. Okay, the next location is going to be the Lincoln Memorial. And we're going to just fast travel straight to that spawn point. And as soon as we get there, we're just going to turn around and we're just going to start running down, heading towards the Washington Monument. Just heading down there. We're going to hug the right side. We're going to see like a little forest, a group of trees, and we're just going to keep running. Usually he's not here, but every once in a while he will be. One thing to note is if he's in combat or there's any like fighting NPCs fighting with each other around the map, we're not going to be able to find him. But today he was here. Usually when there's nobody here, he'll always be here. But if there's just one NPC, just one dude hanging out, he gets skittish and he runs away. I think it's just part of it. If there's any combat, he just won't spawn in. I don't know why it is, but let's move on to the next spot. All right, our third spot is going to be over in DZ East. We're not going to actually go into DZ. We're just going to go to the checkpoint. And the checkpoint is called Charlie Checkpoint. It's the northernmost one up top. You'll be able to find it. And we're just going to leave and head out the door. And we're just going to start heading directly to our right. And you're going to see some ladders up on the side of the building. Yep, right up there. And we're going to climb up. And he's going to be up inside these office buildings. Usually would probably be able to see him right now if he was there, but I don't think he is there this time. So hopefully he's there next time, but I usually don't find him here, but every once in a while you get lucky and it's a really close spot. All right, guys, we are on the final spot, and this is probably the best spot to find the snitch any time of the week. If you come here Tuesday, right when the servers reset, I almost find him here every single time. Sometimes I'll just log out and come back to this spot, and it's really easy to find him. So we are heading to 1040 Safe House, and we are going to be going out the southeast exit today, and it's really hard to miss. This guy's really easy to find and almost there probably 90% of the time. I'd say 9 out of 10 times I come to look for him, he is here. So I would always check here. I just like to check the Truman house just because, you know, there's always loot. So we're just going to head out of the southeast exit and just run straight ahead, going down this windy little path, and we're going to end up taking our left. I ended up taking a little detour because I had tunnel vision and I can't stay on track at all. So we'll head back, but when we go down that path, we're just going to head left, and we're just going to go straight ahead, and we're going to take our very next left, and you'll just see a little gate, and you'll run through, and we're going to run through all the way to the end, and eventually you'll see that little green triangle over his head, and he's back here, and there's a weapon box that you can open too, and you'll see him there, and we're just going to accept his bounty, and we're going to grab it. If you already did the bounty, great, and you just got to go and head over to Cassie.